These are known as what?
Salt.
I thought we did this before, you said.
Yeah.
So what do we call this?
It was in fourth
Yeah,
year.
it was in fourth year.
So we weren't really.
I don't
So
remember.
there was some-
Looking at it like,
Okay, we'll turn it on and see what happens. And I'm on the hundredths zone. I need to do two things here. I'm going to change the frequency on this button and the amplitude on this button. Except it's going to be kind of tricky, so I'm going to change the frequency. John is going to increase or decrease the amplitude as I call it out. So we turn it on. It vibrates up and down. Not the biggest deal in the world, but straight away you can see where it's vibrating the most is going to be where? On the outside where the salt is. Now watch what happens when I start increasing the frequency. Feel free, once again, to show your appreciation at any stage. As soon as this starts getting boring, we stop it. The first time I saw this, I couldn't believe I actually get paid to do this sort of thing.
I don't think you're getting paid to do this.
So once again, where is it not vibrating?
Where there's no salt.
Where there's no.
Oh, there is salt.
Where there is salt. So it's vibrating there and there. I'm also a little top heavy at this end, so I'm going to try and turn it down a little bit. You turn down the volume. Once we've got it generated, we can turn the volume back down. So we turn it up while we're changing the frequency. So up you go this time, and we go again.
It's gonna explode.
And there, I go up one more level. That's what we had. What frequency am I at here? Can you tell by these two?
One.
Looking at it there, can you tell Sonia on that chain?
Zoning
I'm
in.
at 1. Anybody else guess what frequency I'm at?
100 hertz.
It's 1. Any other numbers there?
What scale is it on?
Ah, you tell me.
I can't see.
Well, maybe you could move.
Kilohertz.
Tesla hertz.
Is it kilohertz?
Yeah, kilohertz. So it's 1,000 hertz, right? So this guy, again, that in itself is pretty impressive. It's going up and down 1,000 times a second. Right, we go fishing again. Put more salt into it. And I try and zone in a bit more. Turn up the volume again. Okay, keep the volume constant. There you go, and back down. At this stage, I'm a bit heavy over here. I'll move that
Is
over
that
there.
still vibrating even though we can't hear it?
That is now vibrating. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's vibrating 1,000 times a second. Let's go again. The salt on it. I hope I'm not running out of salt.
Keep going, keep going.
Turn it up a little bit. Right, keep going.
Keep going. Volume down.
Ah.
And volume down. I turn it all the way down. They're all the way down, is it?
Yeah.
Right. These are what are called Chladni plates, and patterns are known as Chladni patterns after a guy. I think it was from Yugoslavia or Serbia, one of those places. He was the guy who first came up with this. And these are, you've got standing waves. So as opposed to the traditional one-dimensional standing wave on a string, here you've got some form of two-dimensional standing wave. Right? So it just looks really, really beautiful. We keep going.
Whoa.
And we turn it back down. The next thing to notice is that even if he keeps the sound volume constant and I increase the frequency, technically if you increase the frequency and you keep the volume constant, it shouldn't seem any louder to us. Why does it seem louder to us at some frequencies than others?
Resonant frequency of the bone in your ear.
So what's going
In
on?
your ear.
You're more sensitive to.
Yeah, your bone actually vibrates at a specific frequency, so you're more sensitive to some frequencies than others. We go again, turn it up. Do it up all the way. I got one. Ooh, could we get a little bit more than that? Keep going. Salt.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
We're getting there. Thank you very much. We keep going.
Actually, different every time or something, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow.
Mildly impressive.
Do we turn it off?
No, keep
No,
going.
keep going.
Keep going.
We're men here. That's awesome. Keep going.
We're gonna see a message. If we go far enough, we'll see a message from God.
We're gonna break on the come on.
Pretty impressive.
Wow.
It can still go hard, kind of.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's really well my head.
Keep going.
Why?
Top heavy again, I think.
Nice thing. Should be a fire.
Okay, we're now at the, that's 1, do I turn the volume all the way down? So it's 1,000, 1 kilohertz by 10, so it's 10,000 kilohertz. So it means two things. One, that's the frequency. The second thing is we can still be sensitive to 10,000 hertz. So now we're going to go all the way back. We're going to put it at the 10,000 hertz range.
You're crazy.
So you're going to do two different things. One, we will find the frequencies between 1 and 2 are actually the frequencies between what and what?
10 and 20,000.
10,000 and 20,000 hertz. And the second thing we should notice is as we approach 20,000, it just goes outside our levels of audibility. So we've got a minute left here, so we'll keep going. Where we go again?
Can you get a bigger plate and will the patterns keep going?
Yeah. I was thinking
It's
that
a
much.
giant place.
Sorry, Red, let me turn the, that's better, isn't it? There we go. There's a nice one. Okay,
It's like goggles.
let's go again.
Thanks, sir.
I'm done.
Thanks, sir. Still a tiny bit.
You know the frequency of what? Looking at it there?
It's gone there now.
Just coming up with
Say,
20,000
say.
hertz.
I'm done.
So at 20,000, we're going back down. See if I can get a pattern right there.
Please stop.
So last one.
It's horrible. Ringing.
Can you still hear it?
Just
Yeah.
I think I'm.
I'm
Volume's
so
up to the
glad I'm
max.
first
Yeah,
to go.
I know I'm
No,
done.
we're not really getting. Oh, we are getting a tiny bit of a
Hold
pattern.
on.
Oh, yeah, we are.
I can
No, I'm
still
gone.
just hear it.
No, I can't hear it.
The patterns get smaller as you go up.
That's at about 18,000. What gets smaller?
The patterns, do they? Because the wavelengths of that.
They're getting more detailed,
Yeah.
and it's going up and down more quickly. When you say it's getting smaller.
Yeah, but it's just finer spaces that it's not vibrating.
Oh yes, I suppose that'd be right. I hadn't thought about that. That'd be right. I hadn't got that pattern before. That's very, very impressive. Let's see if we can get one more on that basis.